Are you looking to automate tasks in your ASP.NET Core MVC application? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into how to use FluentScheduler to send emails and perform back-end processes automatically. I totally understand how overwhelming it can be to set up scheduled tasks, especially when you're new to ASP.NET Core. You're not alone in this. Many developers face similar challenges when trying to automate processes. Let's look at a specific scenario. One user asked, how can I schedule tasks like sending emails and updating user records in my ASP.NET Core MVC application? They found FluentScheduler easier to use than Quartz.NET and successfully sent emails every minute during testing. But now they need help with where to initialize the job registry and add jobs for scheduling. So what's the issue here? The challenge lies in injecting services like Entity Framework into the main method for scheduling tasks. This is a common hurdle for many developers. But don't worry, we'll walk through the solution together. Stick around, because at the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that will make your scheduling tasks even easier. To begin, the user should create a new class for the scheduled job. This class will contain the logic for sending emails and updating user records in the database. Next, the user needs to modify the program.cs file to register this new job class with FluentScheduler. This involves adding the job to the registry. Now, the user should update the registry in the main method to include the new job. This will ensure that the job runs at the specified interval. Finally, the user should ensure that the Entity Framework context is properly configured for dependency injection. This allows the email job to access the database. Fun fact, did you know that the first email was sent in 1971? It was a simple message, but look how far we've come. Now, we can automate sending emails with just a few lines of code. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by another user is to initialize the job scheduling in the startup.cs file instead of the program's main function. They recommend doing this before the app use MVC call. The user created a custom registry class, myRegistry, which takes an iDependency object as a parameter. This allows them to schedule jobs effectively. They also defined a job class, SyncUpJob, which implements the iJob interface. This class uses the injected dependency object to execute its tasks. And that's all for that response. Let's see what someone else had to say. An alternative approach suggested by another user involves subclassing the FluentScheduler registry class to define jobs and their schedules. They create a job registry class where you can schedule tasks like sending emails daily and other jobs every second. To handle dependency injection for jobs, the user recommends implementing the iJob factory interface. This allows you to inject services like DB context into your job classes, ensuring they have access to necessary resources. Finally, in the main method, you can initialize the job manager with your custom job factory and job registry, allowing your scheduled jobs to run with the necessary dependencies. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always keep your job classes separate and inject dependencies properly. This will make your code cleaner and easier to maintain. And there you have it. You now know how to use FluentScheduler in your ASP.NET Core MVC application to automate tasks like sending emails and updating records. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.